Okay guys, so we have a Bev Max and the compressor is not kicking on. Compressor, you have to remove this whole shelf. Some people like to move two. So sometimes you can take this little adapter and you can unplug it right here, the main power. Compressor does not come on, then it's something going on down there. We're gonna take out the shelf and find out what's going on. Okay, once you have all your drinks removed, you're gonna remove that screw up in there, that one. Okay, once you have it taken out, now you can take all those screws out right there. All of those. Okay, now that those screws are out, this thing lifts up. It lifts up, and then you have access to the compressor right there. All right, let's see what's going on. I would think the fan motor is probably bad, so I'm just going to replace the motor. Alright, so what we're going to do is replace this motor right there. As the fan motor is burned up. And burned up, burned out. Y'all be very careful because this thing is hot. And this thing obviously hasn't been cooling the condenser tank, so it is hot inside there. Let's see if we can get it off. So on this one, we're gonna have to cut these wires that go to the fan, replace the motor, put a new splice kit on here, something similar to that right there. But you want to make sure you don't bend this when you take it off, otherwise you'll have to go get a new fan. These things are very delicate. Okay, so I got my kit. I got the ends on here. I'm gonna go on in there and put these on. Okay, so these have these little grooves on this little rubber piece. You've gotta have that on. And then, there you go. So that is seated in there properly. Okay guys, now that that's back together, before I put it back in there, I'm gonna test it and make sure that it's spinning correctly. All right, y'all, it is spinning the right way. It is going that way, which pulls air back and cools that guy down. All right, so we got it all zip tied away. Got it zip tied away from the fan. The fan is spinning nice and free, nothing's hitting. So let's turn it on and see if we got some air. And these are all the tools we're gonna need, by the way. You're gonna need all of that to change condenser fan on a Bev Max 5800. That was not fun. That was a beast. Let's try it and check it out. All right, we are booted up. We got one fan turned on. Now we're just gonna wait for the compressor to kick on. There we go, guys, much better. Now it's just nice and cool. That's how you replace the fan. I'm gonna shut it all down, put it back together, and see how it cools. All right, we got the shells back in. I'm gonna have to do some cleaning because my fingers are nasty, but that's probably the easy part. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it back up, shut it down, and it is nice and cold in here now. All right, it's all back together. It's 62 degrees. I'm gonna hang out as you go back home and reset to 0. I'm gonna go put all this stuff away, come back and see if the temperature is dropping.